Humans are now at risk of getting the bat flu. Great. It's the end of the world as we know it. What's up, friends, and welcome to InformOverload. I'm your Bacon King, Johnny Rogers.
And I'm your Potato Queen, Charlotte Dobre. If you're new to the channel, we find the most interesting news stories on the internet and we make them more entertaining. Or at least we try, right, Johnny?
We try, sometimes. Plus, don't forget to stick around until the end of this video where we will be answering some of your comments from previous videos.
And doing the comment dance.
Maybe, we'll see.
Just when we were starting to recover from the idea that a virus was turning America's deer population into bloodthirsty zombies, science hits us with another animal prospect that will wipe out society.
Usually bats are lower on the food chain, and even though they are terrifying in appearance, we put up with them because, well, they wipe out the mosquito problems. Unfortunately, it looks like a new strain of flu virus is making humans look like the mosquitoes.
You mean blood-sucking? Even though the bat virus isn't a new phenomenon, the research discovered in 2012 may have greater implications than first believed. Scientists from the University of Zurich reported that they identified a gateway receptor that allows the bat flu virus to enter the host cell, causing infection.
The unfortunate thing here is that the receptor found also exists in the cells of humans and livestock. Generally, flu viruses infect the host by binding to a molecule called sialic acid. Those are found on cells in the human respiratory tract. This is especially prominent in the lungs and is the reason why we saw outbreaks of the bird and the swine flu spread to humans.
The terrifying research discovered with the bat flu is that it doesn't bind the same way as normal flu viruses, meaning that normal methods for cures won't work. Researchers in Switzerland discovered that this particular virus infects its host cells by way of proteins on the cell's surface.
The proteins found on the surface of those cells is called MHC2. This is alarming considering that these protein receptors can be found on a number of different species such as mice, pigs, and even chickens. To find out just how the bat flu infected these cells, the researchers compared genes that are either resistant or susceptible to the infection.
5 of the genes compared were shown to be responsible for making MHC2 proteins, and using a genome editing method, they noticed the bat flu failed to enter the cell when they removed MHC2 proteins.
Don't celebrate just yet though. These protein cells actually play a big role in differentiating pathogens like bacteria and viruses from our body's own internal structures. So it's not like we could just get rid of them and the problem will be solved.
As Johnny so adequately mentioned earlier, the receptor can also be found in livestock. Normally, animals like pigs and chickens transmit flu viruses to humans, and when researchers put MHC2 proteins from livestock into human cells, they found the bat flu virus was able to infect the cells as well.
This is troubling because it means that the bat flu can both infect humans at the source or by way of first infecting other animals that we come in contact with. There's a limited understanding when it comes to the MHC2 found in bats, as well as the biological role that the protein plays in transmitting the bat flu, but hopefully they find a way to combat this new virus.
But we want to hear your thoughts on this story, so comment down below if you think we should be worried about the bat flu.
Now let's check out some of your— wait, comment dance? Awkward, no music until edited later, comment dance. Now let's check out some of your featured comments from the video titled YouTube is to blame for the flat earth craze.
Oh yeah, we did that together, didn't we? Yeah, that was a good one.
That was good.
Theron B says, whoa, I like it when they're doing the story together. Hey.
We got fans.
Yeah, we do.
Cool Akram TV says, what's more flat, Mars or Earth? Your mom.
That wasn't one of the options, Johnny.
Yeah, I know.
But funny. Ma'am No Cheating says, is this the new Potato King? No, he's the Baconator.
Bacon King. Bacon King, you're my Baconators.
The Inform Overlord.
Yeah, many names. Jay Larson says, science, scientific, time to grow up, overloaders. Give 3 counter arguments or zip it. Oh, and practice more at home before you publish awkward material. Alright, Charlotte, let's play devil's advocate for this guy. I'll be a flat earther, and you be the voice of reason.
Okay.
Charlotte, did you know that gravity is a hoax? What we think is gravity is actually the buoyancy of objects of different mass interacting with each other.
What? Well, gravity's very real. An object's gravity depends on its mass. That's why rocks don't have their own gravity, but asteroids do. To prove this, think about how without gravity, objects of different mass float.
Okay. Well, did you know that Antarctica isn't a continent? It's actually a giant ice wall that surrounds the flat disk Earth.
Yeah, no, Antarctica is real too, so flat earthers say that no one has ever crossed the whole continent before, but except they have, and they still do all the time. There's even flight patterns and satellite data from Google Earth that proves this.
Alright. Fine, last counter argument then. If the Earth really is round, then how come when a boat goes over the horizon, it's still visible through a telescope? Why didn't it disappear over the curve of the Earth?
Oh yeah, this argument. This is a funny one. And it's because the Earth is insanely big.
I always forget
It's really,
that.
really big. Our naked eyes are not enough to be able to see the curve from the ground. We are tiny in comparison to how large our planet is. So to put things into perspective, it takes around 20 hours just to reach the other side of the world in a plane that's traveling nearly 900 kilometers an hour.
That's big. Are you happy, flat earthers? There's your counter arguments and sensible rebuttals.
Sensible. Thank you for watching Inform Overload. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe.
And if you want more videos like this one, you just gotta click that playlist right beside me. This one right here.
That one.
Click that one on the side of your screen. And if you find any news stories you want us to cover, just look for our Instagram links down below.
From Inform Overload, I'm Charlotte Dobre.
And I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.